Good day to you, and welcome to another virtual program. Here at the Conococheague Institute, we study both the early American history and the natural world that surrounds us. As such, I am completely engrossed in naturalist journals from the 18th century, who describe all the incredible things they see. John Bartram was the first native-born American botanist. He achieved considerable international fame as a collector of botanical specimens. He was born on March 23, 1699, near Derby, PA. While an amateur, he grew great fame in providing supplies of American seeds to English scientists, but John was not alone. He had a son, William, who was born on April 9, 1739, in Kingsessing near Philadelphia. Traveling with his father from an early age sparked a love of nature that would last his lifetime, and his publication of their travels was a popular work, including many beautiful drawings. As such, I am inspired. I too will be a Bartram and discover what our colonial ancestors did.
Oh, hi, Matt.
Well, hello there, Sarah.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for nature. I want to get close to the birds and the bees, the coleoptera that surround us here in this American wilderness. It's all new to me, so I'm looking for the grey wolf, the great American bear, the devious rattlesnake.
Are you being successful?
It's not going great. I did see a squirrel, but it ran up a tree. I've got lots of mosquito bites. I think the fact that I'm standing out is what's troubling me. Here, I can put some bark on me and disguise myself like the ingenious stick insect. Give me a hand.
I don't think that's how it works. You know, I know of a great place where we can see many different types of Pennsylvania's wildlife, more up close.
A place where we can see nature where it won't run away? Well, let's go. To horse.
To car.
Well, welcome back, Matt.
Thank you for your welcome, Sheila. It's wonderful to be back here. This is a great place.
And you brought a visitor along today. I think I recognize her. Is this Sarah Hoffeditz? How long has it been since you've been here?
Oh, it's been a while. I think the last time you saw me was when I was a senior in high school. Now I'm a junior at Shippensburg University.
You were one of those little tweppers, so it's nice to see you.
Well, Sheila, tell me about what TWEP is. How did TWEP come to be?
So one of the special things about TWEP is this kind of began as a community project, and a group of educators and a few interested community members back in 1987 decided that they would like to provide and promote education in wildlife, conservation, ecology, and the environment, as well as manage a nature preserve.
Ah, look here, Sarah, a rattlesnake. According to the Bartrams, the one bite of this snake can kill even the largest of animals, and also cause the entire body to corrupt, so be very careful.
Well, no. That is a timber rattlesnake, or Crotalus horrendus, one of PA's most common venomous rattlesnakes. This rattle's bite may cause some swelling, turn black, and worst case scenarios may cause your skin to fall off as it heals. However, it's not deadly, and typically the snake's venom is precious to them, so they do not release the venom often.
So Pennsylvania had 71 native mammal species back in the 1700s, and earlier than that, and when the early settlers got here, 11 of those native species were killed off, we call that extirpated, from Pennsylvania by the mid-1800s. Among those were the gray wolf, the elk, the lynx, bison, we had those in Pennsylvania, mountain lion, the martens, wolverines, and there's some story that there may have been moose, although they've never found those in any of the archaeological digs, any evidence that there were moose here.
Ah, how interesting. The beaver. Of course, these were very popular in the 18th century for their pelts, for their fur. But what is this? Look at its tail. It almost looks like it's a part reptile. I will classify this as the first mammal-reptile hybrid. I shall call it the Beaver Matthias Conococheague.
That is a beaver's or castor's tail. The beaver uses it to propel itself in the water, or when threatened, it will slap its tail in the water as a warning to predators. Beavers are a large part of the colonization period with the fur trade. The beaver's pelt was seen as an exotic good to Europeans. Beavers in PA were allowed to be hunted until 1903, when PA passed a law protecting the species.
Well, what about the bear? Look at its dangerous claws and vicious stature. It could rend a man asunder. Even this one where I can come up close to give it a hug. Oh, I don't know what I'd do if I met this in the wild.
Ah, yes, while the bear, or Ursus americanus, does look intimidating, they do not pose a significant threat. Only once per year is there a record of people getting attacked by bears. Often, bears would detect you first and try to flee before contact. If you do encounter a bear, it is best to alert it, get back, stay calm, pay attention to its movements, and as a last resort, fight back.
Or we could give it a hilarious hat as a gift.
Wolves were very common out Pennsylvania through the 1800s. So up until the 1800s, we know that the last wolf in Pennsylvania died about 1890. They were called the black wolf, but they were actually timber wolves.
Sheila, we've had an incredible time today and would love to visit again.
We have a membership, so people can join our membership by visiting that website.
So do you believe you understand a little bit more about Pennsylvania's wildlife?
Thank you for bringing me here, Sarah, and thank you, Sheila. I believe I know a lot more about the American wilderness than I did. As an Englishman traveling to America, many of the things I'm seeing are new, just as they would have been for the settlers of the 18th century.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the visit today. It was great to have somebody here to see the center, and I look forward to working with Conococheague Institute in the future.
To learn more about TWEP, visit their website below and become a member and support their mission. The same is true for the Conococheague Institute. We are always looking for new members to help sustain our mission, and we're currently in a matching campaign. Between now and June 1st, we're trying to raise $50,000, and every donation will be matched dollar to dollar up to that sum. So support us as you can, and come visit. We look forward to seeing you for both the history and the nature.